Alright, so you guys want to see me knife in this game, right? Well, here we go. This guy spawns in, doesn't see me. There's his teammate, miss with the first knife, come back and get them both in the back, whip out my weapon and shoot this guy right through the wall, take him down. Now let's go upstairs and see who else we cannot kill. There we go, the fourth victim. Take him right out. Now for the second clip, I got the deagle in hand. I've been using this deagle for the entire match, and this was just a funny clip that I brought out. And I could not hit this dude for the life of me. I think I hit him once or twice with it, and then I whip up my knife. I'm like, come here! Chase him around the pole and just stab him. What's going on, Smith? Oh, man, but let's see who else we can't kill real quick. So we go out into the open by A-bomb site, and there we go. We got one dude. Take him out. And one more. Where's the last guy? Bang! Right there. So let's go ahead and transition into the full gameplay here on Inferno. And this has to be my favorite map in CSGO. I love this map. Anytime this map comes up, I will vote for it. It's better than Dust 2 in my opinion. And I will vote for this map all day, every day. People love Dust 2. I love Inferno. And of course, we're playing Team Deathmatch, and I'm rocking out the FAMAS. FAMAS is not a bad weapon. It's pretty good. It's pretty solid. Does some damage. Put in some work with it. And if I had to choose between the AUG and the FAMAS, I don't know. I don't know which one I would choose. They're both great weapons, and I love using them both. And speaking of maps, Operation Phoenix has just been released, and we have 8 new maps to play on. I mean, if you played previous operations, you might have already played on some of these maps, but I'll go ahead and read you guys the names. We have Cache, Motel, Thunder, Downtown, Seaside, Ali, Favela, and Agency. Those are the 8 maps coming back in Operation Phoenix. These are fan favorite maps this time around. I know that Cache, Seaside, Ali, and Agency have been in Operation Bravo, which was the last operation before Phoenix. And, I've liked Seaside, I liked playing on Ali, and I enjoyed Agency. But Cache was just one of the maps I really could not stand in Operation Bravo. So when I was deciding to, either buy this Operation Pack or not, I was looking at Cache. I was like, oh man, this is a bad map. Am I going to enjoy this operation? And I mean, I was debating the price versus the fun factor. And I was thinking to myself, okay, price, it's only $2.99. I'll make that back easily. And the fun factor, Cache, I really did not enjoy that map, but I have 4 other maps that I can try out that I've never played on before. And I know that the other 3 maps, Seaside, Ali, and Agency, I do enjoy playing on those maps. So, we'll see. And then after a couple minutes, I just bought the Operation Phoenix anyway. So I'm kind of disappointed, though, because Motel, Thunder, and Downtown, and then, of course, Cache, I just can't stand playing on those maps. These maps are just butt. And look, these are just my opinions about these maps. If you guys like a map I don't like, or if you dislike a map I like, then, that's your opinion as well. I'm not gonna, I respect your opinions. I'm just telling you guys how I feel. I'm not telling you guys that you should not vote for these maps that I do not like. I'm just saying, this is my opinion about this map, and so on and so forth. So let's just get that out of the way. Now, Cache, I already knew that was going to be a bad map because of the spawns. And this map has to be the worst map in Team Deathmatch to play on because of the spawns. I mean, they're so bad. People spawn behind you all the time. All the time. And just people spawn around you. It's just so... I don't understand why the spawns are so broken on this map. Because it's a pretty big map. And I'm not sure why people just continue to spawn behind you, 2 and 3 at a time. I move 2 feet when I spawn in, and then somebody spawns behind me. It's like, why? It's worse than the original maps in my opinion. But let's go ahead and move on to the second map. We have Motel. Motel feels like a map for campers and knifers because of how close together everything is in this map. The flow is just so random, and then you have campers on the stairs waiting for you. It's just not my cup of tea. Thunder, we have a sniper map. Thunder is a sniper map. And this is a sniper's wet dream because this map is just like one long road with 2 buildings on each end and just wide open area in the middle. And for people who like to run and gun, you know, they're going to travel along that road and you're going to get sniped. Believe me. And this map is just like a sniper's wet dream because of how open this is and how far you have to travel to get from point A to point B, you know, one end from the other. And I just don't like it because, you know, you're wasting like 30 seconds traveling from one side to the other. And then you got to go back. And then you're just going to get sniped or killed by a camper. And to me, that's just annoying. So that's why I do not like Thunder. And Downtown, this map's not bad. You know, it's just, I wish they would focus more on the inside of this map, on the building, instead of the outside, because there's already a glitch that people spawn outside of the map and then they snipe you. And so I wish it was more focused on the inside building instead of the outside, where it's kind of clustered and there's so many cars and you can't see, you know, behind those cars because of the flashing police sirens and whatnot. So it's kind of difficult to see if you're outside sniping behind those cars and whatnot. You know, I wish it was more focused on indoor fighting. That would be pretty cool. But I do enjoy Seaside, Ali, Favela, and Agency. Favela was another map that I have not played on before. So this is my first time playing on Favela. And it reminds me of the MW2, Modern Warfare 2's Favela. And good times back in MW2 days. But it's a pretty solid map in this game. I do enjoy it. A lot of outdoor fighting. Not many people who camp in this map, which is a good thing. And the flow is pretty random, but it's also nice because, you know, you have your own path you can take. And there's so many different directions you can go, and that's why I like that map. You know, it's not very clustered, but it has a lot of different routes you can take, and you can dodge people and, you know, flank them and go behind them and kill them. So that's why I like that map. And of course, Agency, Ali, and Seaside, pretty decent maps to play on those maps before. So, you know, it's kind of a disappointment to see that 4 of the maps out of this Operation Pack are maps I, you know, don't like playing on. So that's going to be maps I'm going to try to dodge. Maybe if I spend more time playing these maps, I would enjoy them more. Because I would really hate to skip 4 maps, you know, half the maps out of this operation, just because I don't like playing on them. I played on them a couple times. So maybe I'll spend more time on these maps. Hopefully I will enjoy them in the future. Because, I mean, we have 3 months to play on these maps. You know, we play until June 4th. So, you know, hopefully I enjoy these maps more as time goes on. But, you know, maybe I should become a map designer for this game and put up some maps, right? I mean, I would make some badass maps. I got some pretty good ideas. Hopefully I can get you guys some new content, though, and show you some of the new maps out of the Operation Phoenix pack. When they released this pack, my game started to like freeze up, and I have frame drops, and just the servers have been laggy, and I'm not the only one with these issues. I looked on the forums, and people had frame drop issues as well. And, you know, I was playing a couple nights ago, and people were lagging just like myself. So hopefully these issues are resolved, and I can bring you guys flawless gameplay without all of these frame drop issues and laggy issues that are going on with the servers. So hopefully that's fixed soon, and I hope I can bring you guys new content. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay commentary. And what are your favorite maps in the Operation Phoenix pack? Do you feel the same way as me? Do you like the same maps? Or are you opposite? You know, do you not like the maps that I like? And do you like the maps that I don't like? So leave your comments down below. This gameplay is wrapping up the last 20 seconds or so here, and we're going to see what damage we can and cannot do. The last part of this gameplay is pretty funny. So I run back up the stairs. I thought I heard somebody spawn up here, but then I come right back down. I saw the guy's footsteps, chase him. I see 2 guys, and I forget. I hit the wrong button for my knife, and then so I just end up spraying those guys down. This guy comes over and just owns me at the last second. Nice play, nice play. So we got second place, not too shabby, not too shabby. And the final score is 44-17. So I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I'm War Tank. I'm getting out of here. And of course, as always, in the meantime, have a great time fragging.